welcome back to my YouTube channel. It feels strange to be doing this at this time, but yeah, I'm so excited to be back. Maybe not fully back, but then yeah. This video is actually from my husband's birthday in April, and we decided to travel 4 cities in 10 days. Yeah, 4 cities in 10 days. You heard that right. So we started our journey from Reading, and my sister's place goes to London, and we visited Swansea in Wales. We also visited Cardiff also in Wales, where we stopped by the beach front. I think it's Barry Island, and we also visited Blackpool. So in part one of this video, it's just going to be our first 3 stops, I want to believe. So this was our trip to London. We got to London quite late in the night, to Reading, not London. So it was my sister's daughter's first birthday. That's my niece. So when we got home, she was packing gifts already, and I joined her in packing the gifts. My mom was still around during the birthday, so we were all there together in this room trying to sort the gifts for each child. And that's my mom trying to pack the gifts to my sister, and I was just there doing some last moment vlogging. My sister has a YouTube channel, and I also do have a YouTube channel, so it's one of those things for us to when you have someone recording you unawares. It was a nice time, reuniting with my mom and my sister. The last time I had seen them was at my baby dedication in March, when they had come down to Sunderland, to felicitate with us as a family. At the point, my dad was around, but at Kairos' birthday, my dad had left. But yeah, so we're here trying to still sort the gifts in anticipation of the big day, Kairos' big one. It was fun, but guess what? I missed out on the fun. When you become a mom, a lot of things, change about you, and you can't really change anything. So we had finished packing and sorting here, and it was the birthday morning. Yeah, that's my baby's lovely cake. These videos are actually from my sister, because I wasn't on ground to film on the morning of the birthday, because my baby for some reason was kind of not well and it was crying. That's my husband, the life of the party, and I was just somewhere nursing my baby. And this is the celebrant and the assistant celebrant, and those were the moments I could get from the birthday. And we had to head out on the next day to Swansea. The views are really, really beautiful. I think there were really beautiful views along the way from Reading to Swansea. However, I think a road trip to Scotland was more beautiful. We went to Scotland in I think in February for my birthday, and the landmarks, the landscape was really, really more beautiful than the road to Wales. I'm sorry if I have that that opinion, but yeah. So I think we were heading towards the Prince of Wales Bridge, yeah, and really it reminded me of home. Like the Third Mainland Bridge. That's what I meant. It reminded me of the Third Mainland Bridge. Like, it was so long, and I miss Lagos, honestly. So it's Prince of Wales Bridge, yeah. So it reminded me of Lagos. I think they had something on the bridge similar to the Lekki Ekpe Bridge. That one that people use in Nollywood movies that we're almost tired of seeing all the time, those things you take for granted, actually, you get to miss them sometimes when you can't have them. So yeah, I was talking to my husband here about how the bridge felt like Third Mainland Bridge and all of that. I think he said it was not as long as Third Mainland Bridge or something. I don't know anyways, but yeah, we were still on our way to Swansea. So we're going to meet my husband's childhood friend and his family in Swansea. They had been to her place September 2024, yeah, while I was pregnant of my baby, and we had said, oh, we would come to visit you sometime with the baby, and this was us fulfilling the promise that we made. Yeah, so this is still the bridge. I don't know why I have this long video about the bridge, but yeah, this was the structure I was talking about. I think the entrance of Abuja or something. I don't know. It had one structure that seemed very similar to something that I had known for long. And I just thought, oh, why not? Let me just record this and, put it up in my vlog. And it was really, really beautiful to see that the bridge was actually like covered with wires. I think this might be to prevent people from jumping off. As some people do jump off the bridge. But actually, the main reason for this travel was my husband's birthday, and yeah, this was my tired face from the first trip, and this was just the second trip, my son in the car. And I don't know what I was saying here because I've decided to mute all the audio for the video, but okay, I was singing. That was me just showing my face, like I'm the one behind these videos y'all are going to see. And yeah, don't mind my hairline. I don't know what to do about it. It's been years and years of trying to grow my hairline, but and that's my son in his car seat. So this journey for us was actually an intentional one to take a break from the rat race that the UK is like, from work to the house to church, back to the house and all of that. And you find that time has just passed without you doing anything. So we intentionally decided to take this trip to like just get away from the routine, just explore, do travels, visit family, have great time, have fun time. And it was really, really beautiful, because when I still look at the pictures from this trip and the videos, I'm still like really, really excited about all that we got to experience in that short time. So if you've been postponing your trip, if you've been postponing your travel, this is your sign to actually travel. This is your sign to take that break. Work is not going anywhere. And yeah, so this is us at Swansea. So this was the Quayside, if that's how it's pronounced. And my husband's friend, who happens to be a professional photographer. Apologies for the background noise. You can't really do anything when you have a baby that is with you 24/7. So my husband's friend happened to be a photographer, a professional videographer. So he made videos of us, took pictures of us at the Quayside, and the sun was actually smiling on this particular day. So we had a swell time. And we also moved to their city center, and this was where we saw this beautiful waterfall. And that historic site right behind, like an abandoned castle or something. So this was the old view of the park. And it was really beautiful, You don't get to see places like this every day. I mean, coming from Sunderland, you would understand that. And that's his daughter, and that's his shadow. I don't know. I don't think I have a picture of him in this vlog, but that's his shadow trying to record us, and that's us waving to the camera. And then we decided to have some swell time, having dinner with his wife. I don't know the name of this restaurant anymore, but we went for a buffet, and that's his wife with my baby's bag, and that's just us walking into the venue and waiting to be attended to. And this is us making some videos. Right, so I was so hungry, and I just said, oh, let me take videos of some of this food before I even start packing what I would eat. So there was a lot to eat, but I think because I've done buffet a lot of times, I really get tired and I don't know what to eat. But my best part of the buffet is actually the dessert. I love the cakes, the ice creams. And yeah, by Swansea, we were on our way to Cardiff. Look at this beautiful sky view. Like, just look at the sky view. So beautiful. We're on our way to Cardiff to see my husband's former colleague, who is now our family friend, and his wife, Toby and Ayo. So we were going to meet them, spend a couple of days with them. And this was day 1. No, day 2 actually, because we spent the night, and we were going to Cardiff Museum here. And yeah, those are my fans. And that's his beautiful wife saying hi in the background. I just kind of like made short videos of us. I think when we got into the museum, they told us not to make a video. I can't remember anymore, but this is what the museum looks like from the outside. It was quite a beautiful museum, you know. They had quite some things to see. And you know now, as a vlogger, your content must content. So this was us walking into the main hall of the museum. Yeah. Can you see the view? Can you see the view? So I tried to make a couple of videos. This was the whale, the big whale. I don't remember what they wrote about it, but yeah, so I made some videos anyways. I think it was at this point that someone came to meet us to say, oh, sorry, you can't make videos in here. You can only take pictures. And we took pictures before we left. And while we were going back to the car park, I saw this beautiful garden. And I told them, guys, see this garden ahead. Do you want us to check it? Do you want us to see what is in there? And thankfully, they agreed for us to visit the park, and it was so beautiful. I mean, this was peak of spring, and like the flowers were just blossoming. And this is my husband trying to be a vlogger. Made video of himself. I think he was also trying to push our son. Okay, that's not him pushing, that's AY. And we were making our way back to the car park. So from the car park, I think we went back home, and then we later went to their city center. I'm not sure if I made videos from the city center. I made a short video of the car park, and we headed back home. We had dinner planned for the night. That was supposed to be like our last night in Cardiff. So this was us finding our way to the car. And yeah, this was me recording AY, making a video of her as we were heading to the restaurant. And yeah, this is the restaurant. Guys, I recommend this restaurant. If you're in Cardiff, you should visit this restaurant. Like, so beautiful. They had nice food. So this was more like a pre-birthday dinner for my husband, and we had swell time. The aesthetics in the restaurant was so nice, and I couldn't just help making a video. I tried not to pick people's faces. Yeah, but trying to make a straight face while I was eating. But I mean, that's my husband, the birthday boy. And my baby was in the pram. Toby's wife, and I think Toby himself. We had a swell time, and it seemed as though we should just stay in the restaurant and keep eating. I think I made a video of the food, yes, and this is part of what we got after a long wait. And not too long wait anyways, but it felt like forever because we had decided not to eat before heading out. And this was what we had. It was nice. It wasn't too expensive, and we all cleared our plates. We cleared our plates, and it was time to go. And that was us just packing what was left. Are you fancy? I'm only better. Oh, more for Hey guys, it's beach day. This place is called Barry Island, and it's in Wales. So this is day 8 of our travel. We've been to Reading, we've been to Swansea, we're currently in Cardiff, and we're heading to Blackpool for my husband's birthday. I couldn't really film so much in Reading because my baby was a little cranky, and I couldn't vlog the birthday party. I'm going to add the other videos I've made so far, but yeah, this is me at the beachfront. It's just that the water has gone so far, like really back down. They have an amusement park right behind, if you can see the rides, and that's all. Yeah, so we're here to have some fun. I'll see you later. Until then, bye. So we spent a little more time at the beachfront and we set out on our trip to Blackpool. I've had to end this video because the trip to Blackpool was another experience entirely. So I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.